Tim Jenkins here. I would like to address the crisis in our city right now. Many residents are frustrated, and rightfully so. Over the last 3 years, this state has spent over $500 million addressing homelessness. Yet the conditions in our community continue to deteriorate. At some point, this council must stop measuring success by the amount of money spent and start measuring success by actual results. We were promised solutions. Instead, we see more encampments, more public drug use, more crime, and more disorder in areas that families once enjoyed. Taxpayers are funding programs year after year, but we are not seeing a return on our investment. We continue to hear this described primarily as a housing crisis. But what many of us are witnessing every day is a mental health crisis and addiction crisis that too many leaders are not willing to confront honestly. Housing alone will never solve the severe mental illness in our community. If we refuse to address these realities, we will continue spending hundreds of millions of dollars while conditions continue to worsen. The situation in our parks is a perfect example. The city alone has added 47 acres of parks and spent thousands and thousands of dollars on brand new equipment at Valley View Park. Those instruments were made for our children and for our families. Yet mothers and fathers couldn't even take their children there because of all the needles and drugs and drug paraphernalia and the blood smeared all over the brand new equipment Memorial Day weekend. This is 100% unacceptable. No parent should have to inspect a playground for biohazards before allowing their child to play. No family should feel unsafe in a public park that our tax dollars paid for. Compassion and accountability are not opposite. We can care about those struggling with addiction and mental illness while also demanding safe parks, clean streets, and responsible stewardship of our tax dollars. I urge this council to focus on outcomes, not spending tools. The question is, how much money has been allocated? The question is whether our streets are safer, our parks are cleaner, and fewer people are suffering on the streets than they were 3 years ago. If the answer is no, then it is high time we change our course of direction here. Thank you.